welcome to the Rant Room. It's Kay, and today on the recap, we are going to be talking about Carmen and Corey, TrayBills and Arie, and DDG and Ruby Rose. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, click the subscribe button right now, and stay tuned. Okay, so first up, let's talk about Carmen and Corey. So this isn't really any drama or anything, but it was just really funny when I saw it because pretty much Corey basically said that Carmen doesn't know her worth and that's why they're still together. Like, what? Now, me personally, if someone said that about me, I would feel some type of way. I don't know if this is a typo. I hope it's a typo. But let me just read the tweet. So the tweet says, it'd be funny to me when people be like, he cheats every day. He not attracted to her. She deserved better. Like, how the hell you know what she deserved? I'm pretty sure she know her worth, 100. And if she did, she would have gotten better. I think we'll still be together if that's true. So, Corey, this didn't make no sense. I'm pretty sure she know her worth. And if she did, she would have gotten better. So she don't know her worth and that's why she's still with you? Or she do know her worth and you just as much as she worth. Like, you just the best that she could get. I didn't really understand it. I'm going to go on the assumption that this is a typo. Because that make no sense, Corey. Corey and I make no sense. But anyway, moving right on along. Let's talk about TrayBills and BREONNA. So Trey has finally broken his silence on the whole breakup and relationship between him and Arie. And he had a few things to say that I thought was quite interesting. So let's take a listen to the first thing he had to say.
This is by far not a video to bash anybody or to comfort anybody, but I just wanted to speak my truth and, put everything on the table and, basically just move on from it. And it began to feel like, she was just my, she was my girlfriend, but it began to feel like, she was just here for the work, you know what I mean? And instead of like, being here for me, at a sense.
So Trey is saying that he felt as though Arie was more in the relationship for the business side and less for the actual relationship side of the relationship. Now, I don't know how many people have been paying attention or been following along that drama train that came from that house. But just as a quick recap for those that don't know, Nick and King, Carmen and Corey, Arie, Trey, and Chris were all living in a house, and they were all managed by Janae, Arie's mom. Now, when in the house, there was two couples, and then Chris and Trey came as a group. They came as two people working on one channel, Nick and King, two people working on one channel, Carmen and Corey, two people working on one channel. But Arie was the only one that was by herself. Now, they have it rumored that Janae had basically put Arie up or put it in Arie's head that, hey, you should probably try to get with Trey so y'all could do like a whole couple thing and be a couple like how Nick and King and Carmen and Corey are. And honestly, I think that's what happened because first they tried to do this whole banana crew thing with Arie, Trey, and Chris. That was just absolutely ridiculous. I still don't even understand the concept of the banana crew. Why were they called the banana crew? Where did banana come from? But they tried that. And then next up was Arie and Trey get together and be a couple and blah, blah, blah. And y'all, from the beginning, I did not see that. I couldn't see it. It didn't look right. But when I say it didn't look right, like they didn't have the chemistry on camera that a couple usually has. Like I don't even know. it just didn't look right. Like, it didn't look like it belonged. They didn't look like they belonged together. They didn't give a vibe off that they're a couple and they're together. So from the beginning, I was like, I couldn't do it. Honestly, I never watched any of their couples videos. Actually, to be honest, I don't really watch Trey and Arie. Now, Arie does have some good pranks. The girl is good at acting. But I couldn't get into their content, really. So now that I think about it, I don't really watch them. But yeah, from the beginning, that whole relationship was basically a business deal. It was basically for them to start a couples channel so they could run up the views and get money from it. I'm surprised it lasted as long as it lasted. And I'm glad that Trey is not bitter by it or upset over it. Because he did say in the video, like, he's not mad at Arie or anything of that sort. And that he did learn a lot from the relationship, which is great. Like, even if stuff don't work out, at least he came out knowing more than what he went in with. So knowledge is also a good takeaway. Don't ever be mad if all you gain in something in a relationship is knowledge, because knowledge is key.
You know, I don't have any bad blood towards Arie, and I don't hate Arie, but I have to close this chapter because of everything that's going on around us. So again, they asked me, what did I learn from Arie? And there were a lot of things that I've learned from Arie.
And another thing Trey said was this.
Another thing, as I move forward, I want someone who, you know, has her own vision, has her own path. And the reason I say that is because when you begin to, you know, intermingle and deal with somebody that's doing the same thing, sometimes they will try to make it competition or try to get one up on you instead of, that's why I said the first thing, like early on in the video, the support has to be there, because if not, you begin to, you know, run into that aspect of, you know, people trying to be in a competition with you. In your relationship, make sure that you don't make things about, you know, a competition. You know what I mean? Because, you know, that people really feel that, you know what I mean? Don't make it a competition. Help each other win. Because when you win and you see your other half happy, it does something to you, you know what I'm saying?
And wow. Now this I didn't, did I expect it? I'm not too sure if I expected this, but I could see it happening. Because, like I said, if they went into this as a whole, well, not they, but if Arie went into this as a whole business type of deal, then obviously for your personal side, like, you ain't in it for the relationship. You ain't in it for the feelings. You ain't really in it for the other person. Pretty much you in it for the money, you know? Like, you're not, if you going into something with a business mind, you ain't going into it necessarily with a we are one and we work as one. So when you win, I win, and when I win, you win type of situation. So I could possibly see it seeming like this was a, oh, I have more subscribers, or oh, I have more views, or oh, I have this brand deal, or, you know, stuff of that sort. That didn't really shock me, really. And the last thing I'm going to talk about with Trey's video is this.
Being in a relationship is already enough to have to, okay, it's me and you, it's going to be only me and you, those are our boundaries, you set those boundaries, okay, cool. But it's another thing to support too, because it's like, you know, if we're together, I just feel like it's you have to support me. Like, it's no other, it shouldn't be, no, I shouldn't even have to question that, because that's where it should be. It should be genuine support off the jump, off the cup. Like, as soon as we decide that, okay, it's gonna be me and you, no matter what you do, the type of person I am, no matter what you do, I'm gonna support you. You know, right or wrong, you feel me? Now, if it's wrong, I'm gonna tell you behind closed doors, hey, you look, you were wrong. But the support is always gonna be there. It's never gonna change. It's never gonna be, oh, I feel like he's not. No, I'm a very supportive person. So, me in return as a person, I absolutely expect that out of somebody that, you know, I feel is, you know, my companion. You know, it's okay to have your own dreams and goals and, you know, whatever, but the support has to be there, because if it's not there, then you feel like you feel like you're dating somebody that's just a friend, you know what I mean?
So he didn't really go into too much detail on anything really. So pretty much most of this is speculative. But support is definitely necessary. Like, you shouldn't, one, try to outdo the other person for anything, and two, you should support that person. Like, even if you don't necessarily agree with the decision the person made, like, you should at least support them. And then when they get behind closed door, you be like, what the hell is your problem? Why would you do that? But when the public come to your face, you be like, nah, it's cool, we discussed it. But as soon as that door closed, start talking, you know, do stuff like that. But yeah, but in the end, it was all in all a good video. He didn't bash Arie at all. He didn't say anything mean, negative, rude, shady, anything of that sort at her, which was good. That was very mature of him. But I wonder if Arie's going to come out with her side. Honestly, I kind of doubt it right now, because the way Arie is at this point in time is like she's on a God-seeking, no drama, no negativity, no nothing type of journey. So I don't think she's going to come out and say anything. There may be a tweet, possibly. But yeah, that's what I have to say on that. Y'all let me know in the comment section below what y'all think about this relationship, or what y'all thought about the relationship. And lastly, let's quickly talk about DDG and Ruby. So there was this scene in one of DDG's most recent vlogs.
I just wanted to sing.
Wow. Who's that?
I don't know her. It's in the video, bro. I'm just doing a music video.
Make it like an astonished look or something.
Why?
I had a perfect thumbnail. Too late now.
Perfect thumbnail?
Yeah.
Bro.
Look at these flowers.
I was gonna get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble.
And so basically he's on a video shoot set, and he's standing there, and there's a girl standing behind him, and he's like, I don't know this girl. And he's like, I don't want to get in any trouble. Now, I refuse to believe that Ruby Rose is that insecure. Because see, now the whole picture thing with the artist, Imani, it now making sense. Why would he get in trouble for that? Like, if you're in a relationship with someone and that person is in the entertainment industry, and as a part of that person's job, they do video shoots or photo shoots or anything with like the public, I would assume that if you're in the relationship, you've already like discussed or probably brought up the fact that you're doing a music video, probably even talked about the concept of the music video and what it's going to be about. So if you told her that the concept is it's a pool party setting or a pool setting, there's going to be girls in the pool or around the pool, obviously there's going to be women on the set, right? And if you're in a relationship with someone, shouldn't you trust them enough to be able to be around women and even talk to women? Like, what? I never understand when people be like, oh, my man can't look at another woman, or my man can't talk to another woman. It's like, y'all, if you have to check up constantly, run behind, sneak, creep, do pull up, do pop-ups, do drive-bys, not the shooting kind, but the let me just make sure he doing what he said he doing kind, leave that man alone. Because at that point, that's a whole child. You do that with children to make sure that they don't get themselves in problems and make sure that they don't hurt themselves. That's what you do with kids. And if you're getting in a relationship with someone, shouldn't you trust them enough to not do those things, you know? But I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section below. Would y'all be mad if your man was DDG or your girl was a female version of DDG? So it would be the opposite. And they were on a video shoot and there was the opposite sex around. Like, would you feel some type of way, and would you be like questioning them about it? Let me know in the comment section below. But that's it, and that's all for today's episode of the recap. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and do it right now. I'll give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Thank you if you did, and if you didn't, go and do it right now, because I know some of y'all didn't do it. But thank you so much for watching. Hit Hit the subscribe button right now. Give the video a like if you like the video. You can also give it a dislike if you did not like the video. I'm okay with either one. And be sure to leave me a comment. But that's it. So, Rant Room out.